Hey everybody, it's Daniel.
Stephanie.
And we are here today on another little spooky adventure.
We're at Birch Shores Resort.
You to see, like, even if it's just going down, just remembering that.
Are you getting someone over here, Dan?
Yeah. Right by you.
Well, so the mel meter right now went back down to 0. It's been all over the place.
I felt this peace, and I floated to the bottom.
Are you here? Who's here with me? Show yourself. I know you're here. Am I reaching you? Can you hear me? Who's here with us? We need to communicate.
I struggled against the water. I can remember the feeling of the pressure of the water on me. And then after a bit, I must have surrendered and everything became golden around, and the water looked golden. Everything underneath looked golden. I felt this peace and I floated to the bottom. I was very peaceful when at that point. And then a hand came down, and it felt to me like a giant hand, and brought me out of the water, which was wonderful that the person saved me. But there was part of me that was aggravated that the peace had been disrupted, if that makes sense. And so years later, 66 years old now, Daniel and Stephanie and Deb and RJ invited Barry and I to come on this adventure of doing an investigation. And darn if it isn't the same resort here in Curtis, Michigan. I think it's actually McMillan. And you know, when I saw the video on YouTube about this place, because I looked it up just to see where we were going, I thought, man, that feels familiar. And then when we got here, I'm like, this is the place. And then I'm thinking, well, maybe my mind's playing, because there's a lot of little resorts around here. It could have been any of them. I knew it was Curtis, Michigan, in that area. But when I came to Cabin 10, I knew it was the place. And then to get more clarified, the man that owns it now, the fourth generation, I got the name Dale when I went into the house, and he texted his Uncle Dale, and his Uncle Dale says he remembers the incident. So
How did that make you feel?
Validation, because, you know, I kept doubting myself. As humans, we try to make everything fit, and I thought maybe I was just thinking this was the place. But once I walked in Cabin 10, it was set up just how I remembered it. The only thing was missing was there was a bench that you could open, and there was like yard toys in there that you could get out. And maybe that was a different cabin, but that's my memory from 3 years old. And I got the chills and tears in my eyes, not just because of the incident and the trauma that happened here, but also I've never been afraid of death since that day. I know there's a peace. I know there's something there that gives you some kind of peace on the other side. So in a way, it helped me through life, because I don't know if my husband will like me telling you this, but he's scared to death of death. And I wouldn't want to live my life like that. So yeah, it's surreal to be back here. It has changed a little, but not a lot. And there's good memories here as well as the traumatic event that happened. So yeah, I'm anxious to see what we get tonight, if any of that comes through, if we do our session and I relive it, or whatever happens. I'm open to it. But thank goodness for the fishermen. Thank you, fishermen.
So what's the history on this part?
This is just where all
Nothing.
like it's always been the laundry room where all the resort laundry gets done, the sheets and towels and blankets and pillowcases, and whenever people need things, they come through here. And like it's just it's not for the guests to come and use. But
Gotcha.
It's
Is there a lot of conversation in
a
here?
lot of conversation going
Okay.
on in here. Like this
'Cause
is
it's like
where
my throat chakra just started.
this is where we decide what needs to be cleaned, when it needs to be cleaned, who needs to clean it, when they can come, who can't make it on certain days. Like we have we got it a little different than it used to be, but there was always some kind of chart where everything would be written down. Like workers that were here for like decades and decades would be here, and like these days we can't keep them for that long. But I remember growing up with like people that I just knew from the time I was this big until I was in high school.
Yeah.
And they were always in here, and
This is the main communication center. Wow. What are you getting, Beth?
Something with the coffee pot, but I haven't.
all those coffee pots have been around.
A mayo. Somebody who really like coffee. Like drinking all day.
We don't have coffee pots in the cabinet or coffee makers, but we have percolators in all the cabins. So those are
I feel like this is somebody who was here all the time. Mayo.
So the numbers aren't perfect, but for the most part, they are.
Because this is one, right?
This is
And
one.
then 3 is down quite
Yeah.
a ways where we stayed last
3,
time.
4, 5 down there,
Yeah.
and then it picks back up on top of the hill over here. And the circle was added well after everything was opened down there by the rec hall and all that. All those 6 and 7 are right next to us over here. I'm trying to remember when the circle would have gone up. I don't know if the rec hall came first or if that all came together with the circle. But
Yeah, because yours was 10, right?
Yeah, would 10 been up in 1960?
Okay, so we're in cabin 1.
I don't know when that might have gone up. Late 60s, maybe early 70s. The circle, all that. I could be wrong on that, but
Because I don't really remember that, but I really only remember one cabin.
I think they even used to have a dock
Yeah,
all the
that's
way down at the end.
that's
by
the one I
Shane
probably-
Rose.
She remembered that.
I remember
Okay,
that dock
yeah.
quite well.
And I don't know if that dock predated the other cabins going in.
Anyway, we're here to communicate with anyone that might be here with us. Maybe someone that's passed on or somebody that's on the other side. We've got a lot of devices set up that you can help to communicate with us. We've got a device over there. There's a purple light on it. If you were to approach that or touch that, that would help us to know that you're here. This device is a recorder. We've got some other recorders in the room which you could speak into, and that would possibly help you to communicate with us. So, my name is Daniel. Can you tell us what your name is? Can you give us any kind of a sign that you're here? Can you move something? Can you make a noise? Can you knock on one of the walls? We've got some other devices here. This one, if you saw I was scanning around the room, that would help us to see you. And we've got another device here that you might be able to communicate with us through some radio signals and talk to us through this device.
I'm gonna knock on the wall. You can finish it.
Feel that breeze? I don't know if it's a true breeze or
I didn't feel anything.
felt like somebody went by us like.
Is there a breeze coming in the door?
I wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
I felt one earlier.
Did you feel it?
It felt like it's somebody walking by.
Is someone here with us?
Oh, and it was like I could feel someone laughing.
Mm.
Totally different feel than the house.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good or bad or?
It's
Just
just bad.
different. Just
The house almost wraps you up.
Yeah.
You know, that's very loving. It's full of family and history and love and laughter.
No, you're good. This is my favorite cabin in this building.
Is it?
I would say that it's, you know, I have to fight with my humanness because to me it would mean vacation and light and fun, and that's what it feels like too.
Yeah.
But not necessarily connection. Coming
Like
and
the
going, like people would be here, you know, coming and going. But a time of being able to have joy.
Do you ever have experiences when you're here?
Were you a family that came here and stayed and enjoyed the lake and the fishing and the fun?
Who else might be here with us?
I think maybe Paul and Shirley. They were an elderly couple that stayed here ever since I can remember. They're from Ohio.
They'd always stay in this cabin.
You used to always see this guy. They've been gone for a while.
Passed away, gone, or?
Yeah. They were old when I was little.
Okay.
But Paul would go and catch a walleye when no one else would catch a walleye. He'd catch them off the dock. He'd catch them in the boat. He'd catch them no matter. He was like Jim.
Whisper.
Old light whisperer. You should feel good that your family has helped people come and relax and have good times and have great memories. Not everybody drowned here. Not everybody has those memories. Heck of an insurance problem.
When we get to business.
You don't want to put that in the brochure.
Is this your first time back since the incident?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think my parents were traumatized too.
Yeah,
So.
we didn't have any idea, and I don't think it dawned on you until you really
No,
looked
I
at
knew.
where we were
Yeah, I
coming.
watched one of the videos on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, that looks like the place that.
There's videos of YouTube here?
Just put in your name and hit YouTube.
I keep getting this I've been getting it ever since I got here. These visions of these Jesuit priests, French, trading with the natives here.
Maybe that's going back probably before the cabins were even here.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's some kind of a settlement or a small village here or something.
Do you know the history of the land before?
No.
How did your family come to purchase it?
I don't know how they got here exactly. I mean, the story is great grandpa Earl was debating whether to do it in Florida, in the Bradenton area, or come up here. And Grandpa Gerald said, "Let's try it up in the UP." And so they came up here. But as far as how they landed in Curtis, I don't know.
I hear music. Somebody got something on.
I've been listening a lot because like every once in a while I feel like I almost hear some voices
Yeah, it's
too.
like-
The fridge has some. Is
it
the fridge
making-
on? Does the fridge have power?
Should
Just
have,
kidding then.
Okay.
There's a lot of rumbling over here, and I thought the fridge was making
I think
noise.
some of what we can hear is maybe the water might have some little waves possibly on it. I don't know. I mean, it's a lake, so I'm
It
not.
sounded like music to me.
Yeah, well, I thought I heard voices too, so
Maybe it's a good time to turn on the box.
perhaps they're getting ready to talk to us. So
I'm ready to communicate.
I'm always ready to communicate. If you watch the beginning of my videos, what do I always say? We need to communicate. We need to communicate. Very well gonna help me. Deb? Bumblebee? Deb again, I feel like. Are you trying to reach Deb?
Hi, I'm here and wide open.
Just like up and then stay up. Stay up. That's for you. Stay up.
I'll give you the same.
So we're gonna move right into that cabin up there. Stay up.
Can you please come through and tell us who you are? Can you clearly speak your name?
That's you.
Almost could have been Colt, maybe? I'm not sure.
It's all something. But there's some of it's all from Paul.
Walt, are you with us?
Elton's my grandma. Elton, I mean, she would come and sit out here with people and watch the beach sometimes. Jay.
Yeah.
Jay was one of the first names that came through last time we were here in the rec room.
Jay?
Yeah. Do you know Jay? You want to talk to him?
This is really your chance to tell us your story, to tell us why you're here. Did you visit here? Did you stay here? It's like a beetle almost.
Beetlejuice.
I feel like Steven Tyler's trying to talk to us somewhere in there. Rock, yeah. All right. We can talk about rock then.
Well, music is also a big thing here, right? Yeah.
Who needs help?
Listen to that. It's gotten weird. Because this is a consistent voice coming through. It sounds almost like a music. It's like it's coming through almost as a music.
It's not
That's-
the voice that.
That's so consistent though. Because I mean that's going through tons of stations and it's still coming through consistent.
It's not the voice you heard on your GPS.
No.
Did you tell these guys about that?
Yeah.
You hear the GPS thing?
See, that's like somebody talking.
It's not coming through clear, but it's there. It's below everything else.
That's somebody talking to us, I swear.
Yeah.
I swear that's somebody
almost
talking
like
to us, but I don't know what they're trying to say.
An desperation almost to get through.
See if it's Ian. Ian, is that you?
We can hear you, but you need to be more clear. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit and see if that comes through clearer. Big feet. Big feet. Wait a second. Slowing it down more.
Does anything sound or feel familiar to you? No.
Hello?
No.
Test?
That's right.
We're receiving. Maybe help me again. We get that a lot. How can we help you? Finished. too much if we asked you to show yourself to us?
We came here to communicate with you in hopes that you would communicate back with us.
Deep Purple.
I said pizza.
I heard Deep Purple. I swear I heard Deep Purple. Plain as day. There's a rocker in here.
So many musicians stay in here.
Somebody is just liking their music, I think. I think they like some rock and roll. Penny? I thought I heard Bert. I thought I heard Bert there too, but I'm not sure.
I don't know if there's burnt island. If that was anything.
What's new?
Oh, the other thing, Shirley and Paul. Shirley and Paul, are you here? Mitchell?
I'm Mitchell.
No, the last names.
They call you the GID.
Maddie? That was easy. Good morning. Punk rock.
I feel like we're so close.
This could be some, people from anywhere.
From the road? So much.
There's a root cellar over here.
There's a root cellar at Decade Road here. If you go on the root cellar, you can check out everything
Ooh,
about that.
I love those.
That's a spooky place.
That's a cool place.
There's potatoes down there. They're still good. It's got some more. I was just in them yesterday. Yeah, the root cellar is like great.
Are you trying to tell us about the root cellar?
I feel like there's too much trying to come through at one time.
Just what it sounds like to me.
Your belly aches.
Yeah.
Or rebellion cakes, I'm not sure.
You have a bellyache? Do you?
Stop it.
Sorry?
Stop that, maybe?
Yeah, I heard stop.
Punk again? Punk?
Who's talking with us?
Identify yourself, please.
It's our patient cousin.
Yeah.
Janet?
Cousin,
What's that?
I said, ask if they have a patient cousin.
He's never here for anything. Something school?
Jackson School?
Jackson School, maybe? Stop. Six.
Is this an Ian?
Possibly. Do you have a message for anyone here?
Leave?
They take you up. I'm hearing up coming through again and again and again.
Just send this up, please.
Snap it. Snap it.
Did you hear that come through?
Is something beeping just now?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was all focused in here and I'm like, did I hear that or not? Speak. Who are we speaking to?
I was trying to figure that out. I think it might have been.
Said it like 2 times.
Ian, do you have a message? We're sorry for what you had to go through. That you felt like you had to leave.
It's kind of gotten me flat now. It's not coming through as much. What else would you like us to know?
Hey, Bert.
I heard, maybe?
That was I hurt.
I heard.
Time to go to Tim, right? I think we lost the interview here.
All right. We're going to wrap this session up. So this is your chance. I don't know when you'll get to speak again.
You can walk with us if you'd like.
Okay, we're gonna sign off. 3, 2, 1. Good night. We thank you.
Like I said, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
I thought it said visit you. Right
I thought he was kind of mocking you.
Oh.
Mocking us.
Can you
How
imagine?
dare they?
Yeah, I just think the energy wasn't coming through strong enough here. You know, we asked 3-4 times to.
There was a spot where there was a lot coming through, but then
Yeah.
it petered out after a while.
Yeah.
But
Takes a lot of energy.
It does.
it felt almost like what was coming through was like yelling. Like I was yelling, trying to get its
Yeah.
voice heard, and it's like
Yeah.
that's what I kept feeling. Was like this is trying to.
You
It
know,
almost
the
reminded me
yelling
we were
noise.
talking about like preacher. Like it reminded me of somebody like literally like on a pulpit like yelling to us, like you know, it's like
That
so-
desperation of
Yeah,
wanting to
yeah,
talk.
I wanted to talk. I don't know how that will clean up when I, run that through the
Right.
computer and stuff. If I can make anything out of some of that or not, I'm not sure.
Right.
But there was that one spot. It just got so weird because all I could hear was voices, and it was like, and everything was a voice. Even the sounds and stuff was still part of something trying to say something to us. So.
Same voice.
Yeah, it was just so consistent, and it was like, that was weird.
Maybe they're confused, like, who are you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Well,
Well-
someone said map it.
yeah,
Our team is Michigan Area Paranormal Investigative Team.
Not that-
Say map it. 'cause
I
it's
feel
a
like-
lot shorter.
I feel like in here there's like kind of a chaotic energy is kind of
Yeah.
what I feel.
Yeah.
Like, maybe
When it
because
was
of
talking.
because of multiple people staying here, because of multiple people having been here, like that energy, that
the energy's
residual
layered.
is all there. Yeah, like it just feels chaotic because there's just so much of that going through there.
in different
Well, and it's a
time
full moon
periods.
tonight.
It is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna sound really goofy, but did Randy Travis ever stay here? You know who I'm talking
I
about?
know where Randy Travis is, but I don't think we've been in Randy Travis' station.
I keep hearing him.
Well, what's the song? Maybe the song has something.
Well, I can hear him singing, but I'm not like a Randy Travis fan,
Yeah,
so
I
I
would
don't know.
know his songs.
I saw him in concert
What?
Did you?
when I was like 10.
What was his most famous song?
Is there a Ring song?
I think so.
Rings?
I heard something about Ring. I'm not getting any readings yet.
The room's behave itself. It's kind of being quiet.
Right.
Yeah,
Except for Randy Travis.
except for Randy Travis.
And the dude over here playing with Beth.
Should probably get my recorder on because I haven't got it on yet.
So is there anybody here with us?
Wait, RJ, wait.
I just got a little reading.
Okay, now do it again.
Okay. Is there anybody here with us? We'd love to communicate with you.
I hear someone. There is someone here with us.
I made it. Yeah, I came through the door. We would love to hear your voice or see something or make a noise. Let us know you're here.
Excuse me.
Yeah, There's some doors over here you could close.
Turn on a light.
We have devices here, one up there that you can touch, turn on the lights.
So the ones I would expect to want to be around here would be Tom Corder. He's been in this cabin for a long time. He passed away last year, relatively young. Like he had heart problems all his life, but he was at 47. He's probably his like late 50s, mid to late 50s. And so he loved this cabin. He was in this cabin a lot. He had his ashes spread here last summer.
Oh, wow.
They have there's a Burt Shores sunset on his headstone and his burial plot.
Oh, wow.
And Uncle Buddy, he was a long time. Stays here 2 weeks every June. Had a long, big, extended family of it that all and they still come up. But he was kind of the godfather. He's the one that was the ringleader of everybody. And Mr. Weaver, I think he was first name off the top of my head, but he just passed away a couple weeks ago. He's like my dad's friend when they used to hang when they were younger. He had Parkinson's really bad. And he's been coming up every year. He's got a phone call a couple weeks ago, probably a month ago now. He passed away.
I'm sorry.
And they're bringing his ashes up to spread up here in
Wow.
June.
So Tom Quarter. Buddy, what was it Buddy?
Uncle Buddy.
Uncle Buddy.
Uncle Buddy. And the last guy?
Mr. Weaver.
Weaver.
Mr. Weaver. We're going to turn on a device that's going to allow you to communicate with us. So, we want to hear from you. We know you loved it here.
Dennis Weaver.
What's that?
Dennis Weaver is his name. His first name is escaping me. Not forget.
You said Dennis?
Yep.
And did any of them sing like Randy Travis?
Ready?
We're ready.
One. Dan.
Dan?
This is Dan.
It is true.
Bro. Vehicle.
The fatal car accident here.
Could have been somebody that passed in the car that.
Yeah, it could just be.
700.
700. Ouch. It's my elbow.
She.
Who is it?
Come.
I heard him say jump a couple times.
We really just want to communicate with you, find out a little bit about you, find out your story. We want to talk. Please talk to us.
We
We came here to help you talk to Jay. And him talk with you.
Beth believes she might have stayed here once. Do you know Beth?
When Beth was 3, she almost drowned here. Whoever saved her, we would love to hear from you.
Here? Yes, here.
That said, find you.
I would like to thank whoever did it. If you let me know who you are, I can thank you.
Is it Penny?
We're listening. License.
Safe?
Anybody have somebody that I know corrects it? Might be just somebody that's with you.
Who's the child coming through?
Who is that?
This is Dan. Who are you?
Scared Beth?
You can give me a hug.
Did you think so?
Who do you want to hug?
Scared Beth?
Yeah.
I love hugs.
Oh, what was that?
Listen.
I heard that.
What was that?
I don't know.
The door is like rattling.
Possible we may be later on the side, jumping on the porch. No, possibly I don't know.
Okay. Oh my gosh, they remember it happened.
My uncle remembers happening in 1960.
Huh?
What was that?
My uncle just I was asking if he remembered a girl of 3 years old, when he died, and he says he does remember.
So he does remember that.
Oh, wow.
You said you remembered, huh?
Yeah,
He remembers.
that is awesome.
My incident.
That's really crazy.
It was here. You knew it.
Yeah, I really felt like it. And when I saw this cabin, I was almost sure, unless they build other cabins like this around.
Did you stay in this one that time?
I think this was it.
Yeah.
This is the one that feels most and looks most familiar to my 3-year-old brain.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty weird.
It's nice to have that confirmation. So we do need to do more work in this
This
cabin.
cabin.
Definitely a good spot to set up an Estes session. So.
Yeah. But you know, when we're doing this stuff, I don't personally like to throw mediumship out there because you guys can't hear that.
Yeah.
So even though we give some, we want evidence that you guys can hear.
Yeah, we want you to hear what we're hearing. Or something similar.
But it can point us in the direction, so I mean it helps. So
gives us a direction to go anyway.
Is there anything from Tom or from Dennis Weaver?
I didn't get anything from them, did you?
I kept coming back to the wedding for some reason. And out of the box thinking, were you at the wedding?
Yes.
Was she a country fan?
Yeah,
I mean, like the music they played, do you remember it?
It wasn't country. They weren't.
Because this is the thing, people often think that trauma is the only thing that marks the energy, but happiness can mark
Oh,
the
yeah.
energy too. So it's any high emotion, it doesn't have to be sad.
So I think places like this do attract things because that energy is there from people coming here because they're either having like the best time ever, you know, or they're
Right.
bringing that with them. Even if they have a bad time or a traumatic time, it's like, but you know, there's still a lot of positive energy. And the more people that go through a place, the more it seems to affect a place. You know, there's so many hauntings in hotels and stuff like that where you get all these different people and those energies coming through.
Do you hear that?
What is that?
I heard it over there too, I don't know what it was.
It might be the rain.
Rain on the metal roof?
Yeah.
Could be.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is.
We came here to have a good time, yeah. Relax. Forget about their troubles.
Did you hear that?
I heard the squeaking, but
No, I heard like all of a sudden like a lady said something right there. Did you hear? Like just one word, but it sounded female.
I do remember Dan Recorder up.
I find still going.
Yeah, this got one going too.
Yeah, I'm still going.
We'll pick it up. But like, you know, when we heard the video or audio that I sent you, Robin was here. None of us heard that. So sometimes things come through on these recorders
we can't hear.
that we don't hear.
Different vibration.
So that's
So
what we're
that
hoping
segment with
for.
that white noise will be interesting to listen back to
Yeah.
because if something had come through there and the recorder picked it up, so.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of energy in here, but it's not, there's no bad energy.
It's funny that it only maps you, RJ, because it doesn't map very well if you're sitting down, but it is mapping RJ. His skeleton just tried to leave his body a minute ago. It like flew up towards the ceiling and then I think it's gone now. So there it is. It's back.
It's because he's not really human, Dan.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, I know. I always wonder if I look at this if it's going to be like They Live or something, and I'm going to look in this and he's going to be like a bug-eyed alien or something when I have this on. So.
I'm only human, born to make mistakes.
That's by mapping on the grill next to Beth. He's actually trying to map the grill, which is kind of bizarre. It's a really weird looking shape. But I would say that's probably a false positive because it sees the top on the grill, like the smokestack and stuff, and it's like recognizing that. And it's got legs, and so it's like, or else there's somebody standing in front of the grill. Put your hand over there, Beth. Oh, he's attached to your arm now. Nope, you let go.
I'll shake his hand.
That's not his hand.
Team.
You left now. No, he's back. He's back.
Of course.
He's got you smiling.
Oh, you're touching his hand. You guys touched hands. That's so sweet.
Give me a high five.
No, he stayed down low. Oh, you're too slow. That's okay, Beth. Your skeleton suddenly turning like a kung fu fighter. Have my wife right over there. You want to scare her? Her name is Stephanie, and she loves when things scare her.
She loves bats.
Shut up.
I like big bats, and I cannot lie.
They get weird after a while.
Yeah, after a while, it gets weird and funky.
But that always helps.
After a while, we get weirder.
Yeah.